My good stories in 2019. Now 2019 is complete and New Year 2020 has come. I have many good and bad stories in 2019, but I will tell you 3 good stories from 2019. First, I will tell about a pajama party. Second will be about meeting my cousins. Third will be about my school retreat.
Okay.
First, I will tell about a pajama party. It was September 21st. My friend had her birthday, so my other friends and I had a party in her house. Curiously, her house wasn't an apartment. Her house was church. The first and second floors were a church and the third floor was her house. We ate snacks, watched a movie, and played a game on a second floor. Thankfully, her mother ordered tteokbokki, so we ate it very eagerly. While we were playing the game, my friend's mother told us to go to bed, therefore we entered my friend's room. After we entered her room, we talked about love stories, dieting, and told scary stories. Then everyone slept except me and one other friend. We talked for some time more, but eventually grew tired and slept. Second, I will tell a story about meeting my cousin. It was December 14th. My cousin became 20 years old, so he had to go to the military. Therefore, my family and my other cousins' families ate a meal. We ate beef intestine. It was very delicious. Maybe I ate enough for 2 people. After eating the meal, I played with my young cousins. I want to play with cousins who were the same age as me, but they didn't play with me, so I felt a little bit sad. Next, we all went to my aunt's house. The others drank some more beer, so younger people just played with our cell phone. A few hours later, my cousin brought salmon and told us to enjoy his present. It was very, very delicious. I ate it with dried liver, dipped it in soy sauce, and ate it with rice. I liked my cousin that day. My last story is about my school retreat. It was May 16th. My school retreat place was Wando. First, I rode a zip line. I expected that it would be high and fast, but it wasn't. It was low and slow. I was a little bit disappointed. I ate lunch and had a little free time. During free time, my friends and I played games. Talked, and ate snacks. In the evening, we had recreation time. We enjoyed the performance and watched it with interest. But a few minutes later, I was bored because most of the performance were dancing or rap. However, at the last minute, we had dancing time, so I felt better. It was most interesting part of the recreation time. I have explained 3 of my stories from 2019. I thought that in 2019 I had many fun happenings and ate many delicious food. It was a very interesting and happy year. I hope 2020 will be even better, even though I am sure my second grade of middle school will be more difficult. Thank you.
Good, Joy. Joy, good job. Certainly better than your first presentations, I think, right? Did you feel better about that?
Yes.
You have only one pronunciation problem. Only one. The spelling is W-A-N-D. W-A-T-C-H-E-D.
Watch.
Watch.
Watched.
That's it. That's the way. So just be careful when you're reading. You're saying watched. 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 Watched.
Watched.
That's it. Perfect. It's a very common pronunciation problem. So, good. A little bit. You have to be careful about pointing at each word when you're reading. Sometimes that can make your reading a little bit more. So be a little bit careful about that. It wasn't too bad when you were giving your presentation, but sort of if you can try and get away from poking at each word, I think you might be a little bit better. So practice a little bit with that. Okay, but good job. I'm pleased. Well done. Well done. Okay, I believe we've got 2 questions from each member. So, who would you like to hear from first?
Grace.
Grace.
What's your most memorable memory from 2018?
What's your most memorable memory?
It was meeting my cousins.
Why?
Because my cousin went to military, so I felt a little bit sad and sad. So
Okay, sure. Who's next?
Erica.
Oh no, she can let Joy choose.
Erica.
What was the most interesting thing in school retreat?
It is the Christian time. Because dancing is fun.
Okay.
Susan?
What movie did you watch in your friend's house?
I can't remember the movie's name.
Is it a scary movie, a funny movie, drama, romance?
Maybe romance?
Oh God. Korean romance?
No.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Western romance? In English?
Yes.
Really? With all your friends? With Korean subtitles?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Now, when you watch a movie, it's not my question, but when you watch a movie like that, are you able to understand much of the English?
Some sentence.
Some sentences?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very good way to get better at your English. That's how Grace mostly learned her English, was from watching like Friends and shows like that, right, Grace? Yeah, that's an excellent way. So the more you can do that, if you find some movies or TV programs that you like in English, try that. It's a very good, excellent way. The best way is to cover the subtitles so you can't see them and just listen and try and catch the storyline like that. Yeah. Good. Okay, who's next?
Jenny.
Jenny?
What was the most interesting things you did at the Paddle Park?
Oh,
It ate tteokbokki and snacks. Reality trip.
I also have a question about the pajama party. How did it feel sleeping in a church house?
I felt God is looking me,
Oh, okay.
so I couldn't use the bad words.
Well,
or-
that's good. Do you often speak bad words? Do you often speak bad words? Really? That's a bit surprising to me. Okay. Next questions. Question 2. Okay, the students are waiting, so I'll ask another question.
Sure.
You said you talked about love stories and friendships and dieting. Dieting's the thing I was interested. When you talk about dieting, what kinds of things do you and your friends talk about?
Just how did you exercise or how much you eat eating meal or
Yeah.
yes, eat all.
So I think not long ago you said you were on a diet too, right?
Yes.
Are you still on a diet now?
Yes.
Really? I don't understand that. I think that's a very you have to be very careful about that at your age, especially.
My mom said you must eat meal and
Yeah, and you have to eat a good variety of food. I heard some crazy ideas. Some people were dieting only eating potatoes or only eating bread, right? I think that is really a bad idea, especially at your age when you're growing and becoming more of a woman. It can be quite trouble. So exercise is good, and not eating too much, but making sure you eat enough of each different kind of food is really important. Exercise is probably the most important though. So be a little bit careful about that, please. Okay, good. Next questions. Who's ready?
Grace.
Grace?
Who's your closest cousin?
Maybe young cousin.
Male or female?
Young.
Male or female? Your closest cousin.
Male.
Male? Oh, really? So your closest cousin is a guy,
Young.
younger guy.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Why are you close to him?
Because he liked me, so yes, he followed me and liked me, so I felt he very cute. So
Oh, is he much younger than you then?
yes.
Ah, okay, I see. I understand. Okay, sure. Who's next? Come on, ladies. Who's next? Choose someone.
Susan.
Susan.
What game did you play in your friend's house?
I was thinking the same question.
He called Lumicube.
What's that?
It's about math game.
Really? A math game? You guys played a math game? Was that the one that your friend's mother interrupted with tteokbokki? During you were playing the game, your friend's mother brought the tteokbokki?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Do you know this game? Yeah? Is it fun? Oh, okay. Look at it. Okay, who's next?
Jenny.
What was the best performance at the retreat?
Oh,
Maybe girls dancing.
you said you weren't interested in that retreat though, because it was dancing and rap?
Most of the performance was dancing and rap.
So what would have been interesting to you? What would, if it was different, how would it be interesting for you? Not dancing, not rap. What would be interesting for you?
Last minute, all students stand up and dancing. So I most like that time.
Oh, okay, I understand. So you like to be active yourself. How come you didn't do a performance then? You could have done your own dancing. No? Too shy?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Erica.
What was the most delicious food in 2019?
Yeah, good question. You said you had many delicious foods.
It's my cousin's salmon.
Salmon. Right. Maybe it came from Canada.
I don't know.
Many times, yeah. Salmon comes from Canada. We get a lot of salmon in Canada. Good. Well done, Joy. Good job. Yay. Give her a hand. Very good, Joy. Good job.